Om. What are the ideal conditions for the quest for liberation, the ideal conditions of life? This is a question that comes up in the mind of seekers sooner or later. Well, and the answer to this is, let's look at your life now. Your life now represents your illusion. All your attachments, fears, hopes, expectations, all which is there to support, to feed that illusory character. So let's imagine. So you are there, it is all feeding the character. So you'll just move to an ashram, too close to a master, and everything will be solved. No, not quite. Being at the feet of the master may mean be physically there, but that's secondary. The most important aspect of this is being surrendered to the master's guidance, being aligned with it. So let's go back at your life again. So your life represents all your attachments, fears, illusions, what is there feeding that character. This is the best place to start. So as you're trying to bring intense meditation, realign yourself, you will see many things that are in the way. Some will be possible for you to cut, to change, others it won't. No matter how you try, it won't. And by changing circumstances, you will probably just transfer all these attachments, if possible, to new circumstances. So, as you are, where you are, it is the perfect place to work the attachments that are keeping you there. And eventually, when they get solved, then it's a different story. But the thing is, the ideal conditions will come according to your preparation. Preparation has probably a different meaning that you imagine. It's when a time comes for, and it's up to you to be not only available, but very willing for that direction to come and for you to follow. You need to work on your attachments, because it doesn't matter if you're going to continue the same circumstances of life or if they will change. You must learn to live unattached to anything. It's just, from your standpoint, it's just a scenario that offers possibilities. Either for you to continue sleeping or to awake. And by being open, expecting, hoping for guidance, when it comes, embrace it. And it is guidance which determines which circumstances are needed at this moment. You will not solve that question immediately. It's not supposed to. Whatever you're living is a set of circumstances that provide you the opportunity to deal with your fears, attachments, hopes, expectations, everything which feeds the illusory character. And being there is important to become aware of all these investments. And you will see them clearly as you're trying to focus on your meditation. You will see the lacking of these investments, the pain arising because of it, and you recognize, oh, so this was serving this intent. This was feeding these structures. Because now you say, oh, but if I'm close to the master now, I will solve all of this. It doesn't work like that, because if you're still attached there, you will continue to be attached. You may go to the master. I'm not saying that it's not good, but realize that that is upon destination, upon calling, inner calling. It's not just a whim from the mind. Because if you're not surrendered, you'll just transfer all of that. But it happens either way. The point is, it is the spiritual process which directs that, not your ideas. Not what you think it's best or worst. The universe knows what it's doing. Guidance knows what is best. You just have to be ready to follow or to stay. Because if nothing comes as a direction for you to move, you stay where you are. But if you don't learn to live unattached where you are, you will not learn anywhere else, because you will only have a set of circumstances. Either there or some other place, it doesn't matter. And if you don't work it there, you will transfer it. So learn as much as you can. And even if you understand that those conditions are not suitable anymore, your investment should be in intensifying your meditation, your spiritual practice, so that from there the direction comes of what is next. Because if you use your ideas, it will just go wrong. Many confusion. So is it best, do you have to let go of the world and move close to your guru? Or do you have to stay there? Or you don't need to? This question comes a lot. That's upon the life of the process to direct you. And if you are a seeker of truth, by then you will follow what is directed. Some want to leave, others don't want to leave. By logic, we can say, oh, those who don't want to leave, they should stay a little bit more because they are running away from something or whatever. And those who don't want to leave, they should. But it doesn't matter, logic. Each one has a unique path. And you need to learn to awaken the life of the spiritual process. It is that life that guides, not the ideas. For starters, where you are is enough. There's a lot of material there to work. If you didn't have that, if you went to another place, your luggage goes with you. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go or you should go. What is important and what determines the ideal circumstances for the quest for liberation is guidance, is the life of the process, not ideas. So use what you have now. Work intensely with it. Learn to live unattached to it. And what guidance brings you, follow it. And understand that it's not an equation that you solve automatically. It isn't. Because everything can change. And if you went to a new set of circumstances because you thought it was better, it may change again, and again, and again, and again, until complete detachment. Then, it doesn't matter, but still, it is for guidance to point, not for these decisions. So use what you have in the best way. If you need better circumstances, they will be pointed to you. Just prepare yourself to live unattached and ready to move wherever guidance points, or to stay if there is no pointing. If there is no pointing, there is nowhere to move. Just be quiet. And wherever you are, in these circumstances or in the new circumstances that guidance points, use them as better as possible. Don't go into this mode, oh, I will wait for the perfect circumstances for guidance to point the perfect circumstances, then I will work. If you are there, you have something to do there. So use those circumstances your level best.